Good morning, adventurers. We are back in Dark Souls Remastered, working on the startup of our sorcery build that we're playing at here. Picking up at the Bonfire and Firelink Shrine where we had left off. So what we are going to do is, as we were attempting to do, head back down to New Londo Ruins. And we're gonna head back down to Rickard and New Londo Ruins and get another soul arrow. This is also where we will upgrade our weapon to magic, and we will make it a magic +5, and that will do us pretty solid for the time being. We can't do that without the green Titanite shards, which we will be getting. But starting off, we want to purchase, 2000, I was right, soul arrow. Okay. So now we got that, we will have to attune it, which we can't do unless we're at a bonfire, but we will be heading to a bonfire here shortly. So this is Valley of the Drakes. If you go that way, it heads to, well, the Valley of the Drakes. There's a zombie dragon over there you can fight, some other stuff. It's not really important right now. We want to head through here, which takes us to the bottom area of Blighttown. And this can be a little bit of a nuisance area to go through, especially early on, because we need to be careful of these. Ooh, God, he caught me too with that. So like, as you can see, it's a little bit dangerous, but we can make it basically not dangerous. I think these guys are still coming. We'll come down here. We're gonna do that. These guys won't come down ladders or anything like that. If anything, they just practically just jump off. Yeah, I think the guy literally just fell off and died. So we got a normal chest here, see what's in it. Key to New Londo Ruins, so that will be useful for later. We'll need to keep going down here. So we got these things, I don't know what they're called. Ooh, shit. But they can, early on, they can be nuisance for sure. This guy, dang it, dude. There we go. Heal up. Like I said, it can be a little dangerous early on here. And there are toxic dart throwers. They're not darts, they're more like what do you call those, like little things that you blow through. Can't think of the name I'm looking for, but they will basically get hit by it and it inflicts toxic. Jeez, these things are so annoying. Get it? Nope. And you can come down here so I can kill you. That works. But yeah, so they have like, it's a blow dart. That's what I'm thinking of. Right there. You can see the guy right there. Kind of want to bait a shot out of him. Don't get hit. Dang it. So yeah, you can see I'm toxic now, which does just a ridiculous amount of damage. And we were probably going to die because of it. Um, that's just how toxic basically works. And it lasts so damn long. That I don't think I'll be able to make it down to the thing. We can try. Dang it. I need to go back. I need to go down. I'll save. Because we do need to be up here. One thing to note too is when you kill the toxic thrower guys, they don't come back. So that's, I mean, that is at least a good thing. So I don't know if I will survive this. But we're gonna try. So I got, what, 2 S's left? Right there. We're next to a bonfire here. So if you get hit, I'm just gonna bypass this guy. Do this. And risk getting hit by this guy. Yep, and we're also poisoned now. We're getting invaded, which is no good. Gonna eat one of these. Can't use it. Dang it. So, yep, we're just basically gonna die. And so that's toxic for you. It is a real bastard. It is terrible. And you can not try to kill that guy and just keep going and not have to deal with it. But I wanted to take care of him. Because you do spend a little bit of time down here. And if he's already gone, you just don't have to deal with it anymore. And there are, if you actually go the proper route and go through the lower undead berg and all that first, like you're supposed to, and if you remember the gate that was closed heading from Firelink to the undead berg, well, if you go the proper route, that gate, you come up to where that gate on the other side opens, and there is a undead merchant in there that sells blooming purple moss clumps, and that stuff will cure toxic. Now I don't remember how much. We're gonna throw our ring of sacrifice on. How much stuff I had. Get a couple more of these throughout the game. Just to be safe, because these guys can kind of catch you if you're not careful. Like that guy basically did. Come down here. I don't think I need the ring anymore. I'm pretty comfortable from here on out. But I guess I'll just keep it on just in case. These guys, although they are relatively easy, and it takes almost nothing to deal with them, generally speaking, I should say. There we go. They can wreck you if you're not careful. Oh god, don't want to do that. Now, over there is where that dark guy was. Dang it. There is another Firekeeper soul in there. But there's also like 3 or 4 more toxic dark blowers in there as well. So you don't want to really go in there if you don't have to right now. You also 100% do not want to get that Firekeeper soul, especially since we already got the one from the Undead Parish at this point, because a guy we are about to come deal with, his name is Lordran. He is pretending to be your friend, and he is definitely not your friend. If you get that Firekeeper soul from, right now, he will kill the Firekeeper, and your bonfire at Firelink Shrine will go away. I think I gotta go. Nope, I missed it. Gotta go back up. Yeah, so he'll kill the Firekeeper. It will extinguish the bonfire at the shrine. Here we go. And you have to go through his whole quest line, and you have to get into Anor Londo and kill him to get the Firekeeper soul back, and then place it back in to get the bonfire back up. It's a complete pain and a half to deal with. So we're just not going to deal with that. So we want to come over here, and it can be a little tricky sometimes to get across the... Drop something? No. To get across those branches. So if you're not careful, you will slip off and die. But we want to get this crimson set. And there's sorcery right there. So basically what we want to do is, I think we want to put the whole crimson set on right now. I believe that's what we want to do. Besides the gloves. I think the gloves are the only ones they say don't put on. Like that. So we are still at half equipment load, which will keep us on normal rolling. And so this crimson set will then actually help boost our spells. So it's a great armor set for magic builds. Then we need to come back across these again. And I know I make that look kind of easy, but I have definitely fallen, slipped off, and died doing that. I get a little nervous every time I do. We're going down here. And we're gonna come on to this guy here. I always feel most comfortable rolling. Something just apparently died for some reason. Oh, there it is. So yeah, these ladders are marked with these torches, but I feel like it's sometimes hard to catch them. Come on. Get caught on these damn boards. So this guy will back up. Can hit him with these. Take care of it. So yeah, the thing about this place is the whole bottom is just a poison swamp, basically, bar a couple of spots. It's truly annoying. There's my souls. Truly annoying. Take that off. The poison, as you can see, it does kind of last a while. And you can pretty much make it through it decently. So I'm gonna get in here, get this dragon scale just because I can. You don't need it, but it's I think somewhat you use it for something. Of course we got these guys in here. Next one, there we go. So it's like a slow burn. It's not nearly as bad as Toxic is. And you can get moss clumps. The regular moss clumps will deal with them. There we go. So we got 30, it gives us 60. I don't think I'm gonna reverse Halloween right now. I'm not too worried about it. So I don't think we have any moss clumps right now. Oh, we do got 2. We probably got them from the toxic dart blower. You can also buy them from that undead merchant. I'm not too worried about it. Because what we're gonna do, we can get through with 5 on. So what we want to do is basically we're just gonna run through this swamp here and kind of forget about these guys. We're looking at those slug things. I'm going to just disregard that one though, because we don't really. He's just kind of like not as important because there's going to be a couple of alcoves with a bunch of them in it. And what we are looking for here, so you see here, there's a couple of them here. We're looking for the green Titanite shards, and these guys drop them. So it's not going to be a terribly big drop chance right now because we don't have a whole lot of item find. We need 10 and they drop them 5 at a time. So it can be kind of hard to see because the shiny will just sit inside like the balls of their head. But we basically just need 2 drops to happen. So nothing on that guy. So it's always good to just sort of stand next to him, just in case you don't see the shiny for the drop. They will also drop large Titanite shards. Or yeah, I think that's what they're called. So there's another one over here that can kind of be hard to see because he's sitting in the dark. Yeah, they're not too hard. But see, this is the main alcove where there's a ton of them. They're kind of hard to hit when they're slinking along and stuff. That's why I tend to mostly just do the one shot, let them come, and then finish off with the thwack. Just like that. Take a drink. And yeah, you're not too worried about, you know, curing poison because you're just gonna constantly be poisoned in this area. There's nothing you can really do about it. Large Titanite shard, so yep, these guys drop them. Now, if I had more humanity, like I guess they call it soft humanity, on, So if I ate a bunch of humanity and had that number 1 next to my bar, you know, if that was at 10, that'd be 10 soft humanity. It would greatly increase my item find by a decent amount. But I mostly don't worry too much about that, just because it doesn't take, it's not terrible time doing this. I mean, yeah, it'll take probably like 10 or 15 minutes running around. There's also an item you can get later in the Undead Asylum. I think it's called the Northern Undead Asylum, something like that. Called the Rusty Iron Ring, and it will greatly help in these sort of areas. So anywhere that has like uneven footing, so like water for the swamp, if you have it on, it will basically give you normal footing. And then you can just walk around standardly. So I'm gonna do that. We didn't get anything, which is okay. So you see, we're heading back now, and I had 8, and I'm down to 4. So I've used 4 of my 5, right? And then if we just swing here, and there's our bonfire. So we don't actually really need, you know, more than 5. If you want to kindle it, you can. We're gonna head out. We're gonna do one more round. And if we don't get it this round, I will finish up offline. And then come back. With the green Titanite shards on the next section here. Like I said, if you want to eat your humanity, get 10 soft humanity to up that item find to make it a little bit easier, obviously, by all means. It can be a little dicey waiting for them to drop sometimes here. Now it is nice to have the 60 soul arrows at this point too, because I've definitely come in here previously with only the 30 and, you know, kind of run out pretty easily, especially because it's easy to miss these guys with it once they start slinking your way. Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't gotten a drop yet. We only need 2 drops too, really. Yeah, see that guy right there. I always forget he's there. This guy's already up right on me, so we're just gonna... Not too bad, right? Over here. That. We got this guy right here that I just missed. I want to say when I started out looking at this build on PlayStation 4, it did take me probably about a good 5 or 6 rounds to get the 2 drops. Not too bad, not seeing anything here. So yeah, this place is kind of crummy and slow here. You can get into and what I would suggest, get into the Northern Undead Asylum and just get the item. I mean, you can watch, other YouTubers that have a much better idea on what things are and where they're at. Get that to make this easier. But since we're not spending a whole lot of time down here just for this farming right now, since we're not really doing the Blighttown area, it's not really necessary. Plus, the Northern Undead Asylum at this point in the game is going to be a little bit touchy. Even when I went there through my full personal play of this game, like, it was, not quite level. I was not quite leveled to where normally you would go in to actually go through it. Just went in to actually get the items and stuff. So we didn't get anything yet. We're at about 28 minutes. So I'm going to actually stop here. It kind of gave me an idea on, we got the robes or the crimson set, what the little bit of farming that we need to do, and we do need to do it, because it'll make things so much better with the sword, since we can't always just use sorceries. So I will pick back up at this bonfire in the next section, with the 10 green Titanite shards in hand. So until then, we will see you later.